Hi everyone, it's Paris here from Mount Eliza. How is everyone? If you're wondering what I'm doing, I've got 13 organic lettuces here and I'm washing and I'm rinsing them. Like I said recently, we have found, I'm looking around at farm gates to get discounted or free produce. So Philip just bought me some great organic lettuces that are all for the birds. And because the tub is very big, I can't do it in the kitchen. It's a huge tub, it won't sit in the sink. So I rinse it a few times, and then I rinse it with apple cider vinegar, just to keep it nice and clean. It's literally come off the soil, hasn't been in the businesses in the shop. And these are products that perhaps aren't 100%, which they look 100% to me, but presentation-wise, they don't look 100% for customers to get. I don't care, it's organic and it's all for the parrots. There's 13 fantastic lettuces here, look at that. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? So I'll wash it at least 3-4 times. So it's Sunday today, the 17th of February. How is everyone? How's everyone doing? I know I haven't been on live much. I've been beyond flat out. It's been absolute crazy the past 3 weeks, to say the least. And I've been asking my angels to let me do hundreds of things in one day. Now listen to this, friends. I do believe in angels, whether you want to believe it or not. But if you're not 100% sure, let me tell you what I did. A couple of weeks ago, I asked the angels, can you please let me do 1 month of work? And I've got my strainer here, see I've got my strainer. Can you please let me do 1 month of work in one day? And it happened. And you know what happened, friends? I wasn't specific about what I requested. So when I got the 1 month of work, I got the 1 month of everything, even other people's stuff to deal with. I had to be specific and say, give me 1 month of my work that I need to finish or complete. I wasn't specific. It was the craziest day. And today also, even though I've pulled my back muscle again, because I've been carrying some heavy furniture and stuff to vacuum and clean, I've asked again to do as much work as possible. I've been asking the angels, but I've been specific. And like, I don't know where the day's gone. I've been up from around, I think, 6:30. See, I know you can't see. I'm just tipping out the water 1 second. Right, so it's got to be washed a lot. It's got to be washed. 13, look at these cabbages, lettuces. All organic, they're all fantastic. So they'll go in all the aviaries. And the birds will love these. And lettuce has got unbelievable. If you Google Anthony Williams Medical Medium page, lettuces, I'll try and remember to put the link up. Lettuce, we were taught mistakenly for many decades that lettuce was only water and that it didn't have any vitamins. What a load of shit. If you can have lettuce every day, you're laughing. Lettuce and grated carrots, zucchini, even raw. The farm gate people told me you can have it raw. I didn't know you could have raw zucchini. Look at this. Look, I'll show it again. I mean, this is amazing. The birds are going to love this. Right, so I've got my, I'm just soaking all this here. I'm doing it outside because it doesn't fit in my sink. I don't have a trough to wash it in. It's a beautiful Sunday in Melbourne finally, because we've had terrible, terrible weather in Melbourne. Just absolute terrible. And it really depresses me and people when the weather is shit. You got to keep yourselves busy, friends. You got to keep yourselves very busy. There's a lot of stuff happening in America. And all that is going to spill over into Australia and the rest of the world. Now, if you remember, friends, what I said to you, during Mercury in retrograde last year, the retrograde that we had, what was it, 3 months ago? I said to you, I think it was September, October. I'm going to use the left hand because my right hand I've stuffed it with for hose work and all that. Remember I said to you that whatever happened during the elections in America or even in Australia, the in Victoria, the elections we had, that whatever happened, because Mercury in retrograde, it means that that person, whoever won the elections, is not going to stay. Right? Is not going to stay. That means the party may stay. It may be in America, for instance, the Democrats may stay, but Biden's going to be replaced 1,000,000%. Either he'll die or he'll resign or whatever. right? He'll get kicked out or whatever happens because, you know, they just use them as a pawn. Or, I'm just rinsing or another party will come in. Remember I said to you, whoever comes in power, it will not be what it seems. And the same thing happened with the Victorian elections here in Melbourne, in Australia, right? We had the certain issues happening in Victoria and in other states. They're not going to work out. The premiers or whatever acts got passed or whatever happened, it's not going to be permanent. That's what happens with Mercury in retrograde. Everything is not what it seems, which is a good thing, because even if Trump won, something would have happened. But we knew Trump wouldn't have won because we know what they've done, right? We know how it works. So I think that's clean for the 4th time, even though I'm just going to tip it 1 second. Tip it, and now I'm going to put the apple cider vinegar in. So I just happen to have organic because I've discovered that it's not good for us to have apple cider vinegar. So look, I'm not stingy with it. So I'm gonna I just use it for rinsing fruits and vegetables. Okay, use that. So I'm just filling up the tub now. I'm just filling it up. Anyway, there's going to be, a lot of you know, there's going to be major changes, not only in the world, but in our personal lives, in our professional lives and everything. But it doesn't mean that you can't continue on with your dreams and with what you want to do. Because if all of us, good people, from good hearts and high vibrations, do good and loving things to raise the vibrations of ourselves and people around us and the planet, because it's all contagious, not everyone's going to be the same. But if we do that, then we will have the opportunity to do what we need to do. Problem is, there's a lot of people out there that their head's really messed up, right? A lot of people, meaning that they've been bought out, they've been brainwashed, drugged, prescription medications, alcohol and the rest of it. We can't rely on these people. We've got no hope. If we rely on these people, forget it. And that's why I've never said that we've got to change people's minds. I've never said that, have I? I've never said that we have to convince people, because you can't convince someone. All you can do is just give them information. They can review it themselves, and it's up to them. And if people still can't see, you know, ladies, how we sometimes say that men, it doesn't matter what we tell them, but look for something in the cupboard, we tell them it's there on the first level and they still can't see it. If they can't see it, they can't see it. Right? Whether they don't want to see it or they can't see it, or they can't be bothered because they don't want to help with domestic stuff. They can't see it, can't see it. And that's why I've said, I've never said to force people into changing. I've never called them sheep, because that's illogical to call people like that. I'm just rinsing that. So I'm just going to let this soak now in the apple cider vinegar. And you know, it's a nice day to be outside in the sun and to do things like this. You know, if you've got veggies to wash, or fruit or spinach and things like that, spinach you have to wash a lot. I hadn't washed it some years ago and I got a bit sick. I had washed it, but not so well. Anyway, I just wanted to say hello to everyone. You can see I'm in an absolute mess. Absolute mess. Haven't washed my hair for a week or so. Absolute mess. And I'm just going to let this now rinse in here, in the apple cider. I really need a bigger tub, really. I mean, this is big, but I need even a bigger one. I think of you every day, and I've got a lot to say because there's a lot happening in the world. I was listening to Sky News this morning on TV, or listened to iHeart Radio on the app, on the phone or the computer. And Rowan Dean, one of the journos, he pretty much said things. Yeah, mainstream media, they are. But like I've said, they tell us what's going to happen. And he pretty much said everything we've been talking about last year and what's going on. So if you want to jump onto the Sky News Australia, the Australian one, not the UK, and you can listen to the Sunday Morning Post. Just look at the posts from Sunday morning. Look at Rowan Dean. He's talking with Rita Pihai, I think, and James, I think, something, that American guy or Canadian. And I think they're over in America reviewing what's going on at the moment. There's going to be major changes. And like I said, all this is going to spill over in Australia. So you've got to listen to what's happening in America so we can be prepared with what's happening here. Okay? I'll let you go so I can get back to my rinsing here. And heaps to do. I've been dying to do a lot more lives to raise your vibration. Sorry if I look a bit tired or sound a bit tired. I'm full on. I haven't stopped. No, I'm not out there in the pool. No, I'm not out there gallivanting or socialising or doing that. I don't have time. Nothing wrong with that. But I've got things to do, and with the birds, and it's just full on. Full on. Chicky, the cockatiel, she's very distressed. She's been hiding under the couch. So I took her out today. I'll try and take some photos and footage to show you. I've taken her out today. I don't know if she's ever been out in the elements. Very scared cockatiel. I've never seen a cockatiel like that. Anyway, and also, friends, what also keeps me busy, every day I get calls from people for bird behaviour advice and for rescues and for abuse, birds that have been abused, what to do. So every day I've been getting this stuff forever. And also people who are unhappy, who've got problems, I talk with them one-on-one. Okay, I do that complimentary. So people who are at a really bad stage, they find me, they track me down, and they ask for help, to give them confidence. And I said, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. It makes me happy to be able to help people, because I've been in that big black hole. I know how it feels, and I'm out of it. I'm out of that hole now. I'm out of that hole. It's got nothing to do with money. Doesn't matter how much money you have. Doesn't matter how big a network you have, or family or friends. If you can't find someone to really help you and talk to you and to give you that strength and that confidence you need, we still feel flat, isolated and depressed. Money has nothing. Oh, if you've got money to pay your bills and your mortgage and your rent, of course it's going to help. Don't take me wrong. If you've got money to pay bills and the mortgage, of course, takes the pressure off, okay? I'm not going to be like Oprah, who said, money doesn't help. Well, give me your money, Oprah. Give me your billions, and I'll tell you who I can help, and the birds and people can help. It does help. But there are people with money and don't know how to use it efficiently, and they lose it all. Even if you've got money, you need someone to listen to you, isn't it? We all need someone to listen to us. And we need someone to understand us, not just listen and just nod the head. We need someone to really understand us and empathise with us, and to understand where we're coming from, and to give solutions. What's the point of someone listening if they can't give solutions? We need solutions in our life, right? Okay. So the issues I've been through in my life, at my young old age of 52, whatever I've experienced and whatever I can offer solutions to, I will. If I haven't experienced something, I'll refer, or I'll say, try this and this and this. Anyway, my back's stuffed. I was pulling the couches, pushing the heavy couches so I can vacuum underneath them. I've stuffed it so I can't bend much. Thanks for jumping on. I can't see any comments because of the sun hitting. I'll get back to rinsing this so I can give it to the children. Look, great ladies, look at this, look at this. This is stuff they chuck out because apparently it doesn't look so good for the supermarket. Seriously? Seriously? Imagine how much food we chuck in Australia, and there's so many people. Look at this. What's wrong with that? It's all organic. Imagine how much food we chuck. And people need food out there. People who can't afford to buy food or are homeless. It really tears me to bits when I hear things like that. And the produce out there is shit. The quality is absolute shit out in the shops, unless you pay a fortune. I see it. I see it. It's unbelievable. Anyway, friends, thanks for watching. I just wanted to say hello. And things that I said before, keep a listen out. Look at what's happening out there in the mainstream media. So I don't watch Andrews anymore. And I don't watch the premiers of the other states. I can't stand and listen. Who's the one, Philip, that listens like that I said that looks like Count Dracula, the sister? Is it? Which is the premier that I said that looks like a Dracula's sister? Perigiclian? She's got that face with the nose and the eyes. She looks, yeah, it's Perigiclian. Whereas the New South Wales one, isn't it? Yeah, I can't stand the New South Wales premiers and the Queensland. I can't stand them the way they look. Yeah, you do judge a book by its cover. You certainly do. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. Look, I'll show you here. I'm just draining. This is clean now. The water is clean. Got to clean it. Even for parrots. Parrots have human-grade food. Doesn't mean that you... I'm just going to chuck this now, this water, into the veggie garden. There we go. And you can see here, I'm just straining now the lettuce. Isn't it nice? It's nice, isn't it? The birds are going to absolutely love this. They rip it, but they eat it. Thanks everyone for watching. I do love you all and I think of you all, and you always know that I'm here for you. I was just checking if my t-shirt was low or not. Not wearing a bra. I've got to be comfortable. I can't breathe or with that mask or without a bra. Thanks everyone for watching. I love you all. Have a fabulous Sunday, and I'll see if I've got time later to do a few more lives. Love you all. Bye.